What's going on, y'all? So, no, it's been a couple of months, but I got a new pet at my mom's, and here he is. It's baby green iguana. He's only about 2 weeks old. See, he's in this old chameleon cage, and I'll explain the story of how I got this cage in a bit. Hey, buddy, this is the most super chill iguana I've ever seen. Lets you pick him up. He's kind of flighty, but once he realizes that you've got him, he doesn't mind. Now, where I got him, you see, one day I was going to get mice for my ball python, and they had this cage full of baby iguanas, like the size of this ice chest that the cage is on, and it was just packed full of baby iguanas. Like, hold on, let me show you how actually big this baby iguana is. This thing is tiny. It's probably only 2 weeks old. That's how big it is from head to tail. There's the tip of his tail. And this one actually chose me. Let's see. There's a fly. And basically, what I was doing was when the guy went to go grab the iguana, the iguana jumped out onto me and went on my shoulder. And yeah, jumped out, landed on my shoulder, and just sat up there. There's a freaking fly flying around. And yeah, I'm sorry I haven't done YouTube in a while. I lost my speaker's voice. Go, buddy. Back up a branch. Back up a branch. Yeah, his name's TJ. Because recently my mom just went to Tijuana to go help a whole bunch of little kids. And there was iguanas there, she said. So yeah, when I'm feeding this little dude for now, is giving him dried veggie mix for add a little bit of water. I also mixed it up with some pieces of like collard greens, pieces of celery. He seems to like it. To be honest, I think he like, I don't think he even knows what a branch is, because the thing they had him in, it was the size of this cooler, and there was like 40 or 50 other iguanas in there. Like, this iguana, or this cooler, is not even that big either. It's probably like 1.5 feet long, maybe. But the iguana is just hiding back there, so he doesn't really know what a branch is. So when he's up here and stuff, he doesn't exactly know how to be arboreal. But anyways, earlier I had that strip of sunlight right there. I put this pot in there and I let him run around the patio for a couple minutes. He sat on this patio, so he really likes. Well, he sat on this on the pot, so he really likes that. So I'm putting this in here for him, so he can just sit there if he wants to. Really likes that pot, and he really likes the branches. He likes to hide in there. He's not super flighty, but like I said, once he realizes that you got him, he calms down a bit. Now, since I'm in California and it gets kind of hot out here, I gotta mist him down. It's already kind of humid here where I live, since there's so much like moisture everywhere. There's a whole bunch of soil. The sprinklers go off like twice a day. But just in case, I got a water ball right here, and I just mist him down with it. And I poked holes in the top. But I am aware of how big these guys get. They can get up to 6 foot long. Believe me, I've had iguanas before. That's why I got them. The only reason I don't have my old iguanas anymore is because I got out of it. But I'm starting to get back into it. See if I can find him. I just saw him. Dang, he's good at camouflage. Oh no, he's right there. I'm dumb. But yeah, he spends most of his time on this piece of cork bark right there. During the day, enough sun hits like right there into the branches and stuff, But at night, I turn that heat. It's a 80-watt Reptisun UVB and heat, and he sits on that piece of cork bark and suns himself on that. He really likes doing that. And then in the morning, around 10 a.m. or 8 a.m., I turn it off. But that iguana is pretty small. He's gonna get big. This, believe it or not, this cage is gonna last him only about 6 months. And he's a tiny lizard. Now I actually kind of want to start a rescue. Uh, there's another reptile at that store that I really want to rescue. There's a rosy boa, a garter snake, and then there's a couple of baby bearded dragons that I want to get. But I obviously gotta set up stuff for them. Probably gotta build something for the bearded dragon, and I gotta get tubs for the snakes. And then yeah, update on all the animals gonna come soon. But anyways, I'll hold on. Basically, the way they get these iguanas, hold on, let me open this closer so y'all can see them better. The way they get these iguanas, pet stores and Petco and stuff like that, they get them in like these farms out in Mexico. They have big ass cages, and there's full grown iguanas in there. And the farmers, they throw food out there every once in a while, and then they look for babies out in those cages. And once they see the babies, they catch them, and then they stuff them into like crates and stuff full of like 40 or 50 baby iguanas. And then they usually come into pet stores with parasites, dehydrated. This guy's already pooped for me a couple times, and it doesn't seem that he has parasites. I got a good source of food for him. There's strawberry in there, as you can see. And he's been doing really well. He's already eaten a couple times. He's eaten a grape. He's eaten a piece of the kale, stuff like that. He doesn't necessarily like the water. That's why I missed him down with the water bottle. Because I tried to soak him and he just panics. He freaking spazzes out and stuff. And I don't want that to happen, so I still have a water bowl right there just in case. I missed him down. The water gets caught in the leaves and stuff. And most of the time when people buy these iguanas, they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. I do know what they're doing. I do know what I'm doing. I used to have... Oh, I almost fell. I used to have iguanas. I had big orange iguanas like you see in South Florida, the ones running around freaking people's backyards and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to have those big old iguanas, but they were my dad's. That's when I was younger. But now I only have one ball python left, my fish obviously, my ponds, my turtles, my tortoises, a snake, and now this little dude. I plan on getting more lizards in the future because this dude is just a delight. I haven't even had him for 24 hours yet, and I already love him to death. Super chill. He actually chose me. He jumped on my shoulder when the guy went to grab him. And yeah. Welcome new little dude. More videos to come out soon. And see you later.